Ron Chair, how you doing, man?
I'm tired, but good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Jesus, how you
Yeah,
doing,
yeah,
buddy?
yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
I was
All right.
frustrated yesterday, but not bad.
Man, this market's this market's been frustrating.
Well, I knew what to do, and I didn't do what I told myself to do, right? That's more aggravating than any loss. I don't give a fuck what the number is.
Ooh, shit. That's how we're starting this morning. I like it. Ooh, I like it. All right. Good morning, everybody. We'll let everybody come in here. Yeah, man. I'm on some beach tennis vibes. I didn't even take a shower, man. I'm in the
Oh,
office.
nice.
I stood the desk up and shit.
You're
I'm
right.
not. I can't sit my stanky ass on this fucking chair. So I'm gonna trade this Netflix and then go take a motherfucking shower.
Hmm?
That's what I'm about to do. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Did
All
you
right.
take Netflix runners? What did you do? Did you take some overnights?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
But I traded it after the earnings came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I traded it after the earnings came out. So I bought it at 475, 472, and I covered it like 480. And this shit's printing 404 this morning, man, like a fucking monster here. Check out this chart, guys. This is the Netflix. By the way, the 380 calls closed at around like three and a half. They're gonna open at like $25 here, bro. They're gonna
Oh,
open at 25, 26, 27. But those might be the 380. Don't quote me. They might be the 385s or something. But everybody's getting paid on the fucking on the Netflix calls today. And by the way, this is a complete change in character. So let's
oh,
talk about
100%.
this. Let's talk about this a little bit, right? So when you have a complete change in character to a stock, now everybody has to kind of readjust.
Yep.
Everybody has to reposition themselves, right? Because everybody was kind of just talking shit about this name for weeks here. Um, with the strike and everything. If we take a look at some of the news that they're talking about here, posting strong subscriber additions and earnings in the third quarter. They also announced another round of price increases that could push some subscribers to its lower priced ad tier. And again, there was so much talk on the ad revenue, and that's really what pushed the stock lower. But they said operating margins have more room to run. Crackdown on the password sharing, that shit is working. Cheaper ad supported tier, and the price hikes. We don't think we're anywhere near a margin ceiling. We've got a long runway of margin growth. So this kind of changed the whole narrative here.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Yep.
for everything, for this particular stock. So if we flip over to the other one that reported, and let's pull up the Tesla. Tesla here is reacting pretty poorly. I mean, it was kind of holding green yesterday, and this morning it just kind of fucking blew up here. So printing down to
You could go to two.
224.
You could go to 210 on this thing if they get really, really nasty with it. You could go to
Yeah.
210 on this.
So they got this thing trading down about 17 fucking points here. Tesla's third quarter results fell short of analyst estimates. Report adjusted earnings 66 cents per share compared to estimates of 74. Revenue here missed as well. Company also says they're on track to deliver the Cybertruck, later this year. Obviously, there's more notes on this kind of stuff, but they just didn't like it. And this is probably the biggest gap I've seen on this name in fucking months, man. I don't know
Yep.
about you. This is, I
Yep.
haven't seen a move
Absolutely.
like this in a long time.
Yep.
So this is also a big kind of change in character here, and we kind of have some good opportunities off the open with these two
You know what?
particular
You know
names.
what else has a nice opportunity in it, and what's going to weigh on financials? Look at BX.
BX. Okay. Do you have it pulled up on your chart?
I do.
BX. Okay. Um,
Boom. Look at that.
BX. Okay. So what are we looking at here on the BX?
So you got a miss on BX. I mean, they had run this thing all the way up to 116. Things now yesterday went out at 102 and a half, which was a bigger picture Fibonacci. They're going to open it it's indicated to open at 96.80 this morning,
Right.
which puts it from just a technical perspective in a place where it's going to, I think it's going to be very difficult for them to save it here. We'll see, but I think that's if you're looking at your Goldman again, if you're looking at your BAC, et cetera, I think this is going to have influence on those names this morning.
Right.
I don't think you care though. You're just playing Netflix.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm probably not going to pull that up, but definitely something to talk about. I think there was a couple other earnings in the morning. There was a couple of airlines here that reported, but other than that, Amazon is up pretty nicely. You got a 2-point gap up here on the Amazon. You kind of have this weird separation here, like inside sectors. So even inside a sector, you have names that are strong, and then other names that are weak. So, for example, if you look at FANG names, this Amazon and the Google, they're relatively strong. They've been holding up versus now the Tesla and a couple other the semiconductor names. So the AMD and the Nvidia here, just trading weak here. Let's pass it over to Wall Street Jesus for some noteworthy activity. What you got there?
I'm just looking through some shit. You got Powell obviously today.
Powell at 12. Yep.
Yeah, so that's the big thing here. I'm gonna post. Let me post a calendar and stuff. What's that LRCX doing?
Oh, right. So this one,
Um,
this one, did it report earnings last night?
Yeah, I think so.
This one had the earnings too, and then there was a TSM, which was the Taiwan Semiconductor. So if you look at TSM, this is the Taiwan Semiconductor, and this shit is up a lot here.
Lamb
so you got
Lamb is Sorry, go ahead.
4% move up on the TSM, and then Lamb here, it's just kind of flat here.
Nothing.
This one's pretty illiquid though, right? This one's tough to trade in general.
It is.
Okay. All right. Jesus, what else you got over there?
Yeah, so here I'm posting the stuff you guys. So here's what the calendar looks like. That came out already. The jobless claims, Philadelphia Business Outlook, existing home sales, 10 o'clock. Nothing really too significant there. Again, you got Powell. I got the speakers. I posted them. I think so. Yeah, there they are. So Powell, look at all the Fed speak all over the place. Again, the most important thing I think for trading purposes, we sound like a broken record these days, but twofold. I think the VIX is probably the more important thing to watch. I think even if yields are in check, if the VIX continues to find a bid, I think it's going to put pressure on equities. Well, you're not going to see any upside, so that's going to make it difficult. So I think you watch the VIX, obviously watch yields, we're watching the credit markets. But that's kind of where you got to queue up if you're looking to play some sort of squeeze. We definitely had the setup for a possible snapback rally today, especially with Powell speaking. So keep an eye on VIX. If the air comes out of VIX, you catch a nice move today.
Indeed. Also looking at those Ozempic stocks here. So if you take a look at the Eli Lilly, it's kind of now trading sort of range bound here. Might actually sell off here a little bit, So if you're taking a look at these, maybe you catch a short in the NVO, maybe you catch a short in the Eli Lilly. Those two names there to throw up. Taking a look at defense names here, considering the war is still going on out there. We take a look at LMT and GD. These things are just kind of flattened out. And then, of course, you got to watch the Treasury. You got to watch the yields. Those bond auctions are moving the market, man. Yesterday we had that bond auction and we rallied 20 handles on it. We've sold the fuck off after, but we're moving off that bond auction.
Yeah, you got to be aware of it, definitely.
Indeed. So taking a look at SPY, we're trading at around 431, so we're up a little bit off the open. But again, we were down this morning, and now we're up. But let's see if they stay in that range. The key point is we're at the lower end of the range, and everybody's like, okay, do we break down? But similar to what happened at the high end of the range, they trapped everybody on that side. I personally think they're going to trap everybody on this side too, but who knows? We'll see as we keep going. Pulling up that BA tried to rally yesterday, couldn't do it. It's got a floor now at 185. I don't think it's going to be a straight shot to 180. So I'm kind of like waiting for my spot on this thing, but I love the short on this thing. If we take a look at banks here, they fucking trading like shit. The GS traded down to 302. It looks like fucking ass crack, man. I want to short the piss out of these things like long swing. I'm not going to do it, but these things look terrible. They really look terrible. So
They really do.
I keep pounding the table on that one. If you take a look at Nvidia here, it's got a nice bid here. Up 7 points here. Yesterday they trapped a lot of people short. I would imagine off the open they all got to get out too. So, you might catch a shot on that one there as well. Netflix here trading at around $400, and we'll go from there.
You got AAII, that sentiment survey weekly came out. Looks like uptick in bears there, so some bearish sentiment add there. Let's see where I had it.
What is AAII? What is that?
You never heard of AAII?
No, what is
It's a
that?
weekly sentiment survey. It's been around for a long time. It comes out every week, and it measures investors. They take a survey, how bullish or bearish they feel about the market. And here, let me post it so you can see it. I can use it as a reference. It's probably the most followed sentiment indicator, I would say, out there. Run-of-the-mill sentiment indicator. People look at. You'll hear everybody refer to this, from 80-year-old financial advisors in the business to young traders.
How is it the most followed if I don't watch the shit, bro?
What the hell do you? I mean, that's a bad example. That's like me with like tech or some shit. But so here you can see October 18th. That's this week. 34% bulls as opposed to 40. So you had a dump there of 6% in bulls. And bears, you got to bump up about 7%, as you can see there. Neutral, little unchanged. So more bearishness this week. The high, hold on a second, where are the bears? 34. The high in bears were obviously into the lows, right? So into the recent lows of the correction. Then as obviously the market bounced and some more bullish sentiment, and now a little dip in bulls again. So again, if you're looking at it in a contrarian way, that's what you want to see, obviously.
Indeed. Shout out to Dimitri here. Good morning. I love it. Like he's coming in hot. The boy's coming in hot, looking for the IV on the Netflix call. So you know he's gonna stick his ass out before any of the rest of us do. So on the Netflix here, he's already looking for what's gonna happen here and starting to eat up some of the IV on the call side. So this is gonna be real interesting. To see our boy Dimitri attack this Netflix here. This is going to be real fun to watch. What do you got? What do you guys got? 3 minutes here before you open. That's our pre-market update right there. What do y'all got? Bring us something here. Netflix trading 404 already off the open here. Pretty impressive. I mean, shit. The premiums, the premiums on the options are going to be insane. They're going to be insane here.
The good news is it's Thursday, so any kind of tug is gonna you're gonna see some crazy shit this morning.
Yeah, and this is Netflix. This is Ranchero's baby right here. This is Ranchero's baby right here. You know what I mean?
That's why I don't trade in front of earnings, because I know that this kind of shit can happen. That's why I get the fuck out of the way. Because you would have been able to say something simple like, "Oh, they ran it down to the number so that they could do this." Of course, but how the fuck are you gonna know? Come on. It's a coin toss. You don't know.
Indeed. So I'm gonna sit in the pocket on this thing and just baby it, of course. Let's see. New American saying Roku probably beats now from the subscriber ad. I'll look for a squeeze there. That's an interesting side play right there. I mean, if we pull up the Roku, we can see that this thing has been trading like death as well. Trading down to 64. This is a fucking wild stock here.
You got the casinos up a little bit this morning off Las Vegas Sands numbers.
So LVS reported here. So let's take a look at the LVS here. It's gapping about a point and change, 2 points here. If we take a look at LVS, you guys can see it here. The win still kind of, I mean, up a little bit off that news, but yeah, interesting on the LVS. I haven't traded these casinos in a while. Don't plan to today. Remember, Shopify was unusually bullish yesterday because they had a couple of those upgrades and then faded the whole fucking thing back. Overall, you can kind of feel like the market's a little weak, but you still can't just fucking dump it all. Spotify had an interesting sell-off day yesterday. It's gapping up today. Let's see if they keep it in the range or they really kind of come in on this. And then if you take a look at oil, it was down a good bit this morning and then kind of came back here. Lee Hutch saying AMD introduces fastest laptop graphics ever developed. Stock's up on the news here a little bit. And here is the open. All right, let's take a look at the Netflix. And again, we want to watch these premiums here. 408 off the open. Woof. Let's give it a second here to breathe and chill.
Let's give it a second.
Let's give it a second here.
Just a second.
The 380s open up at $25. Ugh. Oh. Oh, keep an eye on that Tesla there too. The fucking thing looks ugly. All right, I'm gonna pull up these 400 calls. Yeah, these premiums are insane, bro. These premiums are insane, yo. I want to see our boy Dimitri in full effect on these motherfuckers today, man. This shit's gonna be fun. XOM, somebody said it's ripping. It's not ripping at all. You gotta tame those emotions there, guys. Amazon off the open looking pretty strong. Covered the whole move from yesterday. Is looking pretty strong indeed. I'm going to stay on the tape on this Netflix and the Tesla. Alrighty. 398 here trading. 397 here so far on the Netflix. Let's see what these sellers do here. And then, Dimitri, if you ping a line here, let us know. You got a seller dropping down on this tape. Let's see if they chew it up. Nope. Still there.
You got a big old fucking gap to fill.
Yeah. No, of course. Of course. This seller keeps coming back so far on the Netflix.
Why wouldn't you? Somebody just got out of this for, eating shit for the last how many weeks?
A lot. I just bought a 10 just to mess around. And I covered it here real quick. I'm going to scalp here.
But yeah, spreads are too wide on this thing for me.
Yeah, right now.
Oh, let's do a refresh.
Alabama is talking about T. I think they had earnings too.
Yeah, they did.
Tesla here, nice rally. Yeah, you still got this seller here, kind of holding this this Netflix down. I don't think they're done.
Little weekly bull flow Amazon.
Hey, go get them, boys.
Yeah, Dimitri's too busy selling calls over there. Attaboy, get him. Get him. Get him. I got a 5 lot here long. It's kind of meh. Tape's meh. Tape's definitely meh here.
So of note is Netflix did make in the pre its first full expected move higher. So you just gotta watch your step here.
Right, it's already there. Yeah, we got some choppy tape so far here. I'm gonna cover my 5 lot here and just kind of let this thing breathe a little bit. I was just kind of flopping around. Nothing quite yet. Let me queue up these puts on Netflix. What do they look like, right? So if you look at the 390s, if we look at the 390s on Netflix, you get the same price here. Kind of get the same price here. I think
Amazon, some nice strength off the open.
still up 3.5, guys, on the Amazon. Check the Amazon here. Take a look at this one. Again, Netflix just kind of doing nothing here. I like the short more than anything. Nice pop on the Amazon here. Yeah, you got relative strength indeed on the Amazon. Theta 12K on Netflix called. Nice. Nice. This thing is, the tape's just kind of stuck here. So I think that where Dimitri's going right now is the place to be. Just fucking sell the shit out of these calls, man. Nice pop here on Netflix here. Slow bid on the options that I'm watching. So if you take a look at these, I bought them for like $5. They're trading 6 bid here, but they're not doing anything.
You got some repeat buying in the gold ETF December calls.
What? That's GLD.
Yeah.
I'm long the Amazon.
Okay, you're long the Amazon. All right, let's take a look at that. So what do you got? 100 lot there on that?
Yeah.
Which strike did you go for? This thing just popped here. 132 on that Amazon, guys.
I'm in 133s from 73 cents.
Okay. All righty. Moving fast.
Yep.
Moving fast.
It's also VWAP. Let's like.
Whoa. What the fuck was that?
That's my ringer. I have to change it because my dogs, every time they hear my phone ring, they go bananas. So I have to change it every so often to a different ring.
The ding dong.
Yeah, they every time they hear the phone ring, they go nuts. I don't know what the fuck.
Strange problem to have, but all right. 6 bid there on the calls again for the Netflix here. It's trading 397. It's just much slower tape now, though. We kind of knew this was coming. All right. You're short Tesla? Nice. All right. We got the kid here at the office short the Tesla.
Tesla 225.
SPY looking relatively weak. And you got Powell at 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? You got Powell at 12 o'clock. So that might change everything.
Spec put sweepers active in Rivian, RIVN. December 10, 7. Wow.
Yeah. Ask Chrissy Trades is at the office here yelling out the Eli Lilly.
Wonder if that could be a put seller closing in Rivian.
Nice idea, bro.
Shit in his pants.
Nice idea, bro. I bought a 10 lot for puts on Netflix here. Dimitri is saying so break even 413, and even if it rallies, IV is collapsing quickly now. He's talking about the Netflix here. I agree. I'm seeing what you're seeing, but just from a tape perspective, check out Netflix now here. We're selling off towards the low here. Let's see if we can break the lows. Somehow, I think we just kind of stay in shop here. If you notice
Nova, I think that's a solar name, NOVA. You got active put sweepers.
NOVA.
Holy shit. So Don in the TTP room was trading Tesla yesterday. He played 240 puts. He rolled them to the 230s, and now he rolled to the 215s, collected $9 on the second trade on the roll.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's a big fat fucking trade.
Oh.
Carvana put sweeper activity.
Okay, Netflix here closing in on the lows. Let's see if we can break those lows. This is obviously good for our boy Dimitri here, who is selling a fuck ton of calls. I only got a 10 lot here. I'm playing small size, just to kind of fuck around.
Okay, this Amazon is not working.
Okay. Yeah,
Sure,
it looks like it just kind of. Jose is talking about 380 puts on Netflix getting some love. I mean, again, if you look at the tape here, there's no aggressive selling here at the lows either. So I think everybody's just kind of on the fence here, and we're just kind of chopping, which means IV deterioration across the board. See how we just rallied right back up here. So Dimitri is in the fucking spot to be. He's in the spot to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just probably going to sell this fucking thing for break even here. There's your Tesla break. 226 here. I'm in the same thing. The tape doesn't look that great either, bro. Right. Yeah. Here you go. Here you go. I'm gonna take 5 off. I'm gonna take half my position off. The premiums, as Ben is here saying in the office, fucking terrible. So I think we gotta let these. I think we gotta let the premiums dry up a little bit and then trade it maybe a 12 or 1, man. Right. If you take a look at the Netflix here, it's just trading 390s, just doing nothing. I kicked out my position here, so I'm back to flat. Tesla looks better. Dimitri is saying, yes, sir, IV is still 76% likely to drop to 60% or lower in the coming 4 hours. Exactly. So now it's a twiddle your thumbs and watch Dimitri scrape up yo premium. And then, and then come in for a play here. Ranchero, how'd it go on that Amazon there?
I'm still there. I'm looking to add to this.
Okay. Alrighty. All right, that Tesla, if we take a look, it's fading back to the lows here. We're trading about 225.5. Dimitri had sold calls from 3. They were already down 40%, down to about $1.80 here from $3. So that kind of explains a lot about what's happening on Netflix here. Win and LVS both up a couple of points. So if we cycle through a couple of names here, we can see that all happening. Amazon here kind of fading back the morning juice. If you take a look at oil,
1020.
Chilling. I got out basically break even. I'm gonna wait on this. If we take a look at SPY's kind of fading it off. Remember, SPY's flat. SPY's flat here. We're fucking flat here. Meta's chilling. If we take a look at that Spotify.
You got some nibbling in RNG. Robert Nancy Girl covers earnings. They report on 11/6 RNG.
RNG. Huh. Goldman Sachs here trading up about $3, 304 and change. We probably could fade this. These banks are getting small bids, but nothing crazy. We cycle to that EMPH. It's still a piece of shit. We go to pins. We go to Snap. Is Snap still holding? Snap is not holding anymore. Trading around 948. If Snap breaks 970, guys, buy that shit. Buy the $10 calls. I'm gonna wait around for that one. Probably put a signal out for that one. Keep an eye on the yields. Keep an eye on your treasuries, guys. Not that they're doing anything right now, but Netflix here pop back up. I bet that did nothing to Dimitri's calls, because now they just want to squash them. Get people to trade both. BQ is talking about that Eli Lilly. You still in that? You still in that Eli Lilly? That looks good. Nice call out from the morning there. Okay.
I got a size opening put sweep in a solar name. SEDG covers earnings.
So my boy here, Ask Chrissy Trades, is trading Eli Lilly puts, and he's saying the spreads are fucking horrendous. So you got to trade stock on this fucking thing. I'm not going to short it down here though. But that was a good trade. That was a good call out. All right, let's take a look back at SPY. You can see we're still flat, not doing much. I think everybody's waiting for Powell. Netflix here at the high end of the range. But again, the calls here are not reflective of that. So you can't just snipe the highs on this thing at all. Tesla here slowly kind of bleeding it out. I mean, how do the puts look on the Tesla, man? Let's take a look at this. Is anybody in these Tesla puts? 225s here. Let's take a look at the 225s for $4. Interesting. They're trading $4. 225s are going for about $4. What are you in? Which one are you in? 227 and a half. All right. All right. Well, I got nothing. I got nothing here. Ron, you want to give us an update on your Amazon?
Yeah, I just tried scalping to the short side to see if I could start getting to create a little bit of room to give myself an opportunity to buy some more calls.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to try and go for a move here on this Amazon. I mean, you got a gap to fill on the downside of 128 and change. I tried shorting the downside, and they retraced the entire move. So shorted the lows, trying to see if I could scalp it. Didn't work. I'm looking to see if I can add to this long position. We'll see what happens.
All right. Sounds good. Update on that fucking LLY 589. 589. What do you got over there, Ben?
Bank of America, you got some puts hitting the bid. Weekly puts 27 and a half.
The fucking get out of here with that shit. Fucking Bank of America puts. I don't know, man. I think they're gonna stick you both sides right now, and then just bleed out these preems, and then we come in in the afternoon. Are you long now? All right. All right.
Q bears, what the fuck?
You got Q bears out there? The bears? So here, fresh lows. The options aren't moving that great, but this is a bleeder. It's a fucking bleeder. You might get
Bank of America getting a little bump off those puts hitting bids.
Nice, Dougie. Get him, Dougie. Get him, Dougie. Let us know when you. Oh shit! The boy's getting smarter. The boy's getting smarter. Book some profit. You know, that's what he's talking about doing, which is crazy. Which is crazy. Let's take a look at the MasterCard and the Visa. If you notice, MasterCard is coming off a little bit. Visa's been holding up really well. Let's take a look at those semis, man. You see your MU, bro?
Yeah, I got out of it.
Shit. Let's take a look at these other semis here. Semis here getting hit. SMCI getting hit. I don't know about this NVIDIA AMD. Not really. Let's take a look at that TSM. TSM topped out.
Covering my Lily right here.
Okay. Which ones you got? Yeah, I'm looking at the same contract.
Got out of my LL Lily right here. Sorted on the boundaries.
All right, so our boy asked Chrissy Trades got out of the Eli Lilly. He's looking for a bounce to short. Let me know if you catch that bounce. I'll join you on that one. Tesla fresh lows. Tesla fresh lows. Can't find an entry on the Tesla, but it looks good. It looks good. SPY just dumped here. SPY just dumped here. I don't know. It's weird. Would I short? Man. Would I go long? Man. So, I might as well talk to Jesus in a biblical way.
Netflix looks like a fair flag on the 5 minute there.
Yeah. I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even trade this, guys. I wouldn't even trade this. Let's just watch the premium, and let's just wait
On what?
on the Netflix, on the 400 calls and the other side. Let's just wait and watch and fucking snipe this shit when we need to.
Record revenue $28 million.
Keep an eye on the treasuries.
29.4 million. And that they have slashed an additional $2 million of cost.
Eli Lilly was a great call out, man.
Really no picture, Oscar.
Shit was a great call out, man. Spy doesn't know what the fuck it's doing, so that means we don't know what we're doing here, more or less. Ranchero, what you got over there?
Sitting on the Amazon still.
Oh, you got a nice bounce there.
Yeah, we'll see here.
I see you added a little bit.
I did. I want to see if the sub. I mean, I like the activity on the. I mean, both sides are fighting it out, but I like this upside on this. I mean, I could totally get smoked on this, but I'm fighting bigger picture on SPY and Qs. So that's not an easy. That's not an easy game to play. But I'm just looking for some pop here on this.
I hear you. If we take a look back at that Netflix, it's finally subiendo un poco. Ben, you still in it? $6.25 on that bid.
What am I looking at here?
Nice. That was a tough hold, bro. That was a tough hold.
What's he got?
He's got the Netflix 400.
The Lily. Oh, okay.
He's got the Netflix 400 because the Netflix just popped pretty good here. It was trading around 395 and now finally just popped. Dimitri, how your short calls doing, man? Did they pop in premium at all there? Great here, saying bought 365 calls for 60 to sell 100. Added more to his Q calls. Alrighty. Tesla here still looks weak. Still looking weak on the Tesla here. Fresh lows on the Tesla. Fresh lows on the Eli Lilly. God damn. God damn. I'm rooting for our boy Doug over here, who's short the Tesla. He's going for 220. It's going to be a tough hold, I would imagine. So Dimitri is saying they're now around 270, so despite the pop, they're still lower. Okay. SPY, if you notice, back up a little bit. Let's take a look at this Netflix here. 401 on the Netflix here. If you look at the market maker stepping up the bid pretty quickly here on the option. Damn, I missed it. Ben, I missed that. Nice trade, bro. Nice trade. Nice trade. Tesla looking weak, but Google and Amazon strong. Well, our boy Ranchero is long the Amazon.
Google was the trade, though, huh?
Yeah, take a look at Google.
Yeah, that's the one I showed. This is what I wanted Amazon to do.
Yeah.
This fucking Google. Amazon's flat.
You see how you got conflicting shit all over the place? I mean, look at this NVIDIA now. This NVIDIA now popping, you know? So you got the Tesla weak. You got
NVIDIA. What was that, Lily? You short? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it finally sold off a little bit, that Eli Lilly. Yeah. Check out this NVIDIA. 430, but again, it's all very fast. Very fast action.
Very fast.
So, Ranchero, this might help your Amazon here.
What's that?
Oh, this pop in SPY.
Oh, the NVIDIA? Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm looking for, right? Like, I was early, you know, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a pop here. Get me back to highs.
I just got some crazy deja vu right there. Like me saying, Ronch, this should help you. Yo, I got some crazy.
Yeah, nice action in Davita. DVA does cover earnings, 11.7 earnings there. Some nice looking sweeps. That's a medical supply name. Something like that.
So Netflix faded back about a point and change, and then went right back up. So that's good signs there for
They're
that.
gonna sell this fucking Amazon off.
Yeah.
This thing is
Oh, pick the
thin,
wrong
man.
fucking. I should have taken the Google this morning. Fucking.
I don't even know if I could buy this thing.
Tonight, political news report that
BZ is talking about small cap MDAI came out and for a medical device company. If you take a look at this MDAI, it's one of those small cap names that's shooting up here. Is this dialysis? Is these the dialysis machines?
This is not looking. It wants to work. Let's see.
Buying banks.
Yeah, well. Buffett owned 40% of DVA. Are you serious?
All right, I burned the Amazon. It should have moved like everything else did, and it didn't. So I got to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, the Lululemon is finally coming off here, Dimitri. That I don't know if you're still in it, but Lulu here finally just kind of came off here. $400 on that Lulu. Guys, I got nothing here. I got nothing. I mean, this Netflix, it still to me looks like a fade premium kind of situation. You know, even though it's relatively bullish right now. If you look at SPY in general, it's not doing much. We're just kind of in this range. So if anything, the fades here are kind of working. I wouldn't short aggressively unless I'm short the Tesla. LA Inc. captured $23 on Lulu downside. Congrats. Congrats. What are you going to do with your gains? Jose is saying Tesla long term down here. Nah, man. Nah. But again, I'm a hater of all this shit, bro. I don't fucking like any of this shit. Everybody's saying what happens next in the deja vu. That's what I've been trying to think about. Maybe I can tell what happens. I think SPY is fucking completely dead. Let's move in on this NVIDIA AMD here. Let's just take a look at the club. Let's take a look at oil here. Take a look at XOM, CVX here, CNQ, some of these other really strong oil names here. The Eli Lilly, NOV, no bounce here so far on the Eli Lilly to short into NVO. Did sell off here a little bit today. Kind of holding here, but still relatively weak. If you're holding 400s, you're still relatively strong, you know. But can you say from here we go to 410? I mean, it's looking okay. If we go to 410, we can make some money. And I think we can make some money. If we go to 410, like if we at least go to 405, we can make a little bit of money. We ain't gonna get rich. You're not gonna get rich. If you catch 4 points right here on Netflix, you're not gonna get rich in these calls. And you got to come in at the right moment. Ben's calling up existing home sales in 2 minutes. I don't know if that's really going to move the market.
down 3.7%.
I like it, man. No doubt. You got highs here. You got highs here. We're looking at that 400 call right here. You guys can see this 400 call. And they're stepping up the bid here. They're stepping up bids. This looks good. This looks good. I can't bring myself to fucking buy this shit. Like a herb. I got to take a motherfucking shower, man, because I'm fucking stinking. Great is saying Netflix is the FOMO trade. Why even fuck with anything up 16%? No, bro. That's you, bro. Remember, you're your viewpoint on anything is just yours. Somebody else could see a gold mine, bro. It's that same picture that they show. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Gotcha. I'm waiting for this LOI to kind of get like a spike up towards what 595 area. 596.
Michael Martin. Are you the Michael Martin?
SPY stolen the
The trading coach, Michael Martin?
The September existing homes and September leading index in just a few seconds.
All right, home sales here. December existing homes here about to come out. Let's just pull this shit up on SPY. Yeah, the Netflix is nice, man. I kind of missed it.
3.96 million for existing home sales. That's higher than 3.89 million expected. Down 2% from the prior. Median home price at 394.3 thousand, up 2.8% from a year ago.
SPY's popping a little bit.
Inventory at 3.4 months.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, incoming. I knew it was going to happen. They bombed Tel Aviv.
Public message here. Yeah, I think I still like it, man. It's still bid. It's just slow, man. So, you know, overthinking it, bro. Just give yourself a stop and then hold it, man. You're already out of everything? Okay.
Lowest home sales since 2010.
That's not surprising.
Lowest
Tesla
home
here.
sales since 2010.
Looking for a bounce.
Interesting. Dimitri, how your calls looking? How your calls looking? I got nothing. The one trade on Netflix long, I was kind of just denying it. SPY to me is just fucking dead. Chris is calling out Microsoft here, going towards the highs. Let's take a look at Microsoft. Man. Right, that Eli Lilly. You're getting a pop on that Eli Lilly. If it hits 595, let me know. I'll short the fuck out of that thing.
Watch the 595 put that, like 80 cents per.
Dimitri here is saying his puts that he sold. IV's coming down still. It's coming down still. Here's your dip buy maybe on the Netflix if you like it. I'm going to buy a measly fucking 5 lot. Okay? I'm going to buy a measly 5 lot because I don't have any conviction. Jesus, what you got on the flow side, man? You got anything?
DVA, the top action of the moon.
You got anything? Fucking DVA. DVA. Are you long this thing?
I bought a little equity, but it's not as liquid. There's not enough volume there so far. It's not that easy to get your hands on.
Nice cover, Ben. It's fucking Netflix. Good thing I bought a fucking 5 lot. Michael Martin is saying, "What's up with your Cuban? Is it Cuban? It's fucking. I thought it was Mexican." Somebody's calling out Roblox. What's Roblox doing? 30 and change here. Nice dump on Netflix, man. They crushed the premium there. That's gonna help our boy Dimitri. Very nice. I'm still holding the 5 lot long. That's why I only got in with the 5. Fucking never know. Let's see what this thing does now. Let's see what this thing does. Yep, 223 at the low. SPY here just dumped down, right? So that's also going to be an influence. Right, SPY here just gave it up. Yep, FOMO
So guys,
spot on Netflix.
I got nothing. I got to sit here and wait. The Amazon. I was looking for a move out of Amazon like Google just made, and that didn't happen. So I got to get out of the way. These are weeklies. They're just going to grind the friggin' premium.
Yep.
So I get to take the L and wait.
Lows on Tesla. Lows on Tesla. Awesome. Awesome, Dimitri, on that shit, boy.
Why is this not updating? Kroger KR, you got some weekly bull flow. Well, weekly and October 27th calls.
I just bought some SPY, real small. If we break 43, 430, 80, I'll start to fucking. Agreed. Ben is saying action on SPY is really fucking terrible.
Well, you're not going to get a lot of edge until J Powell speaks.
He said the same thing. Until our boy J Powell comes up, steps up to the plate. Okay, you're gonna pop here on the Netflix. Remember, I still got my 5 lot, which I'm probably gonna toss out the window. Let's see if we get back over 400. If not, we'll bury this thing.
Yeah, Chris, I mean, the Amazon is holding, but at the same time, you get this bigger picture. It's not doing shit. I'm out of it. I mean, I took an L on it because it didn't do what I wanted it to do, like everything else, right? Like I was looking for a specific move. You didn't get it. So if you're sitting in a weekly, you got to make a decision. You either fucking continue to stick in there and add to it, or like that's the way it goes. But yes, it is moving now, and I will watch as it goes.
Powwow. I mean, if he's coming at 12 o'clock, we got a lot of time here left. So you know what? This gives me plenty of time to go take a motherfucking shower, bro. Because, man, I am stinking up in here.
Thank you.
Okay, over 400 on the Netflix. The thing's still looking okay.
Previous projections.
I bought more of the SPY calls. Again, I wouldn't follow me on that. If we get over 44, 30, 80, that's the level that you're really looking for here. I'm going to bury my 5 lot on Netflix and just shock it up to. I'll cover 3. I'll cover 3 and I'll hold 2.
There goes your Amazon, motherfucker.
Back up to highs, huh? Back up to highs. Let's check out the Amazon here. Amazon almost back up to highs here. Okay, let's take a look at the Google. Google looks good. Microsoft.
AMD pushing on us.
PLTR getting a little more play, weeklies.
All right, I'm going to bury the SPY calls that I have.
There's nothing clean out here.
Out of that, and I'm out of the. Well, I'll keep the Netflix. JPM pushing. Fuck this thing. Eli Lilly chilling. If we take a walk around again, you can see SPY, pushing the lows here. The Tesla here slowly bleeding. Goldman Sachs holding. Bank of America just kind of chilling. Take a look at Snap. I'm long Netflix, 2 contracts, bro. I'm just gonna hold this. But the rest of this, guys, I don't even like this shit, bro. What names are we missing? Is there names moving here without the indexes? Like, what else is going on here? Yep. SPY lows, PLTR,
long-term outlook for copper prices and the company's stock price. Franklin Charlie X-ray expects Indonesia copper and silver to open in 2024.
I was waiting for 595 or something.
Earnings call comments from FCX.
Great is talking about the Avgo. Nah. Yeah, Jay Carter. I agree.
Jake from State Farm.
You know, and then Meta here
Jake
up
from
2
State Farm.
points. Pinterest. Take a look at the, you know, the salts. Let's take a look at gold, chilling, oil, chilling. You know, SPY here is down, but it's down fucking 10 cents, bro. Pre-market lows from the morning was around 428.50. Maybe we get over there. Moving trader. I don't know what they're talking about here, but that Netflix looks good, bro. I'm gonna buy another fucking 3. I got a 5 lot. I got a 5 lot. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I don't know, man. I like this. I kind of like this. Not specifically. Yeah, I'm back to a 5 lot, but again, it's still chopping in a wider range now. I whips on everybody. I bought 50 lot of SPY here. Let's see if we hit 431.
There goes your Amazon. Motherfuckers, they got me.
Yeah, I mean, that's all SPY.
That is bad. Again, 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, 3 trading sessions in a row.
What?
This shit just fucking. Same fucking idea worked. Couldn't fucking hold.
Yeah, but this tape is that fucking wax sauce, bro. Yeah.
AMD, a little sweeper activity.
This tape is fucking wax sauce, bro.
AMD strong today. This morning up 3 highs.
You got Tesla comeback. Yeah, man. They're coming into these NVIDIAs and the AMDs. Yeah, man. NVIDIA here just swept up to 432 off that program up on SPY. You got Tesla here coming back. What'd you do on Tesla? You still got it? You got out? Nice. You pulled it out for a little bit? You pulled it off for a little bit? It's good, bro. Got it. Yeah. I'm long SPY right now, but it sucks. It sucks. It sucks.
Yes, who's on with the unch? Yeah.
Punch.
All right, check out.
Take out the fucking highs. God damn it.
Check out your Netflix. Michael Martin is saying, "You gentlemen ever do hot yoga?" I do yoga. I don't do hot yoga because if I'm on a mat and there's a puddle of fucking
Booty sweat.
tepid mosquito water under me, and then the guy tells me I gotta lie down on that motherfucking shit. You know, I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. Okay. I mean, my sweat is fucking tepid. I don't even know what that word means, but the shit is tepid.
The fuck is this kid talking about? What are you talking about over there?
He's talking about hot yoga.
I thought you were saying hot yogurt. Hot yoga?
They can't even call it Bikram anymore because the guy was a fucking perv. So they call it hot yoga now.
Okay, I'm looking for 431 on the SPY calls. We're getting that. Remember, I got a 50 lot there. Yeah, Amazon's definitely back to highs. 132 there.
Used to grow with wind and solar projects.
It's tough to stick that out, Ranchero, man.
Dude, I mean,
In
again,
this market,
same
tough
thing.
to stick it out.
Fucking had this shit again. Frustrating me.
Yeah, I hear that.
Very frustrating.
So another Netflix dip. You could try to get some size out here,
Sorry.
but it's dangerous, man. I'm gonna buy another 5-lot though on the Netflix here. I got 10 on the Netflix
They're going to keep doing this until J-Pow speaks.
until our boy J Powell comes in the
They're,
mix.
they're going to trade. They're going to trade ranges until he comes out and speaks.
You got an opening bet Tesla.
Yeah, here held your Amazon for you though. Jesus just
Okay.
called out a
Nice
250 opening bet on the Tesla, but it's out to November. I'm gonna go ahead and cover some of my SPY. We hit 431, so I covered half of the SPY. That worked out a little bit. I made a little bit of money there. Probably should have bought more. Highs of the day on SPY is around 431.30, so let's hold the rest for that. I wouldn't get involved with fucking Amazon up here. I did go ahead and add to Netflix here. That reshort on fucking Eli Lilly, man, was smooth.
Chris said he was looking for a pop to reshort, right?
Yeah, Chris said he was short, but he covered it and he was waiting for a pop to get in.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was reshorting it.
Yeah, but the pop wasn't
Big enough.
sexy time enough.
I see.
As far as financial conditions are concerned, not really providing a tailwind in either direction. VIX down a little bit, dollar down a little bit, credit spreads flat, yields flat.
So, how did your scalp go? You bought what was that name? There was some name that you bought.
The DVA, I'm still holding it. I didn't buy enough to scalp because it's not as liquid as I would like to be. There's a little more volume there though now.
Got it. That Nvidia dip buy kind of worked out. I mean, you see this option here. I bought 730, added there, and the stock's back at highs. Those SPY calls that I had are kind of fading off. Netflix fresh highs, right? Netflix fresh highs. It's not something you can. It's not something you can really get fucking heavy in. We want 405. I mean, we were looking for 405. They hit a high pre-market of around 408. SPY here just ticked down though, so that ain't gonna help us. You shorted the MU pop. Boy Chris here shorted the MU pop. Let's take a look at MU. Nah. You know what I'm thinking about right now, guys? A shower and some lunch. That's what I'm thinking about. Thinking about a shower and some lunch. What are y'all gonna eat for lunch today? Buddy?
Dude, it's 4:00 in the fucking morning here. I'm not even thinking about breakfast yet.
What a herb. What a herb. Netflix calls IV suddenly dropped to 61%. That's interesting with the stock going up like this. You're kind of making me want to dump the fucking stock. But the tape still looks like it wants to float and melt higher. Meanwhile, SPY calls suck here. I'm gonna get out of the rest of the SPY calls here, take the loss on the other half. It's a good thing I fucking covered some of it. I'm gonna cover half of the Netflix position here too, and then rinse and repeat here back to this fucking whipsaw ass market here. That Eli Lilly fresh lows. Eli Lilly fresh lows. That was a fucking nice one, man. Nicholas is saying, where is Ranchero located? He is currently in. I don't think so.
I'm on the Big Island right now. Kona.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna trade ranges until J-Pow speaks.
Until J Powell speaks. So technically, we should buy this down here then. If we were smart.
Probably. You probably catch a pop here.
If we were smart. But we.
About 10 minutes of the weekly natural gas inventory data expected between plus 80 and 82 billion cubic feet, a little below the 5-year average of plus 85.
All right, guys, coming up on the 10-minute mark.
Saying that they've reached an agreement on paid sick leave with their signalman union covering 400 workers. Charlie cigarette drink.
Man, it's just fucking taking all the good opportunities and fucking making them overnight, man. Bastards. Anyways, coming in over 10-minute mark here. Remember, we are offering a trial to the Steamroom. And you guys can see the Steamroom here. This is what the Steamroom looks like. You get access to our primary tool, which is our options data here, options flow, which Jesus curates a lot of these orders so that we can kind of follow their action, see what some of the larger money is doing. You can also filter for whatever you want to see. As you can see, I have tons of filters up here if I just want to see indexes, or I make new filters all the time as well. If there's new names here that I kind of want to watch, let's say banks here, all of a sudden, if I want to watch the banks, AMC, GME, whatever it is. You can set whatever you want up here. You can flag certain orders so you don't, so you don't miss the action. So you remember them. And remember to look them at the next day. You don't want me to. Okay. Other tools here we have in the room. You get the Momo scanner, and this is a tool where we flag certain orders, flag the momentum, flag if several orders hit at the same time. That way there's momentum in that name, and that's kind of just an easy way for you guys to find names to trade and shoot when you need to. So that's another tool that's in there. We also have our squeezometer here. So that's what Jesus uses here to kind of give us a read on overbought, oversold kind of thing. And again, you get access to the room where you get a lot of other good traders in there as well.
A little uptick in put activity. Nothing major, but seeing a little more put activity coming.
A lot more put activity as we're at lows.
Check out the follow through on AstraZeneca, AZN.
Yeah, man. That fucking Eli Lilly is fucking selling here. Take a look at this Eli Lilly, and now SPY is breaking down. SPY is now breaking down. So we're down about. Remember, we're only down 3 handles, and you have Amazon up 3 points on a day like today. Program down. We get some program selling here on some of this stuff. That makes it even fucking more ridiculous.
China has more than 500 nukes.
Who does?
China, your buddies.
China.
It
doesn't matter at this point. The number doesn't matter.
5, right? It's like 5 or 500.
Exactly.
500
Exactly. Who cares?
500 times.
Who cares?
You got Ask Chrissy Trades getting pumped up on his Tesla short. As you can see, this Tesla here is printing lows and continuing lower. You might actually see 220 on this thing, but if you take a look at SPY, by the way, we still can't really sell at all. Going back to the Steamroom here, you have our stats here above the filters. So this is a place here where you can kind of measure bull flow versus bearish flow. You can even click this here and see dollar amounts here as well. So there's a lot of other stats we provide here for you just to get you, more of the data that you need to make some educated decisions for your trading. As we do all that, check out this Eli Lilly at clean short. And I'm
Amazon
sitting here.
Bears.
I'm sitting
Now
here
they're
on the
flipping.
motherfucking sidelines, man. Yeah, but it was clean, man. It was clean. Check out SPY now. You can see you're in chop, man. You're in chop. So I'm not interested.
Yeah,
here.
I'm not interested in either.
I'm not interested here. We got 5 minutes for you guys to get your butts into the steam room. And remember, Powell is going to speak today, so everything could change.
J Papa Pow.
Oftentimes, and let me know if you guys feel this way as well. Oftentimes, if in the first half an hour or an hour, you guys don't see anything, you kind of just check out. Does anybody else do that? You just check out, and even if
Well,
something happens, you can't check back in. Does any of you guys feel that way? Let me know, because again, like that's something that I'll do quite often.
I want to check out for the day.
Indeed.
I'm not gonna, because I know there's a fucking move here.
There is. Oh, 100%. There is. If we take a look back at that Netflix, by the way, it's holding. It's holding. Premiums are holding. Tape is holding. It looks fine. By the way, and they did all that with SPY selling. So if anything, Netflix is your most bullish tape here. Netflix is your most bullish tape here. Yeah, JDV is saying once I decide I'm checked out, I'm checked out. I do that shit too, and you can't check back in. It's almost like you can't check the fuck back in. Even if there's something, you almost don't believe it because you're already checked out and you're already telling yourself, it's nothing. So yeah, it's an interesting. It's interesting. But anyways, 4 minutes here, and we'll move over to the steam room. So you see the link on your screen. Go ahead and copy paste that into your browser. Let's take a look at that page. Let's all take a look at that page. SangLucci.com/livestream. And this is the page. So when you get to the page here, click right here. Boom, you get 2 weeks just for the $8. And takes you right to your payment. Alrighty. You can pay with Google Pay. All major credit cards, including American Express, which they don't accept here in fucking Puerto Rico for some fucking stupid ass reason. But yeah, that's all you gotta do. SangLucci.com/live stream here. And then it renews at $225 a month after the trial. Quarterly and annual discounted plans available. I would recommend you this because you get the discount for the year. Alrighty. SPY here back at lows. Not something that, again, I even want to trade here. They did buy some 131 Amazon puts. Those are actually kind of working. You take a look at this right now. And if you take a look at Netflix right now, Netflix is holding through all this, which is pretty impressive. We take a look at the treasuries as we do a little walk around the club here before we move to the steam room. If you take a look at the treasuries, they're slowly kind of fading off. I would imagine that's why we're also fading as well. We take a look at some of the FANG names, Meta, Google, Amazon. These things are still bullish.
Range trading.
Take a look at Spotify. It's kind of holding. Here you go. SPY lows. Again. Do I think we really sell off?
I mean, expected moves for today for 26.5-ish, and then on the upper side, 434. So you're stuck right in the middle.
Yeah. You know what?
This is where we bounced yesterday.
Right. I can see them like setting in a sort of bias, and then Powell comes out and fucking shakes the whole fucking thing out.
Yep.
But again, what the fuck do I know?
You got VIX highs of the mornings here putting pressure on equities.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, there it goes. There it goes.
Our boy Dimitri with an update on his short call position here. About to exit some of his short calls on that flop. And Netflix here just had a 2-point flop here. I still got a 5 lot here, getting nowhere. That trade is mostly shit.
Metric gets inventory data in just a few seconds.
Bueno. Woof. Nice spy dump.
Plus 97.
Nice spy dump.
Cubic feet, well above
I wasn't
the
even convinced on the short, so I didn't take it. I'm just happy I wasn't stuck long.
65. No regional adjustments in the data.
Some data is coming out, but
Nat gas.
nat gas, bro. It's whatever.
That's the hold below 223 buying around this area right now.
10, 23.
So now SPY trading at pre-market lows here. So we are down officially about 10 points. And it's 10:30, guys. We're going to move over to the steam room. You guys know what to do. You're going to want to make sure you're in there when Powell starts talking. There's still going to be something going on. And tomorrow's going to be juicy as fuck too, man. So let's stay in the pocket here. All right, guys. We'll see you soon in the room. Hezbollah.